Sawadee krap. Hello everyone, friends of Thailand, human rights defenders and government leaders around the world. I am talking to you again on behalf of the Thai Alliance for Human Rights as its executive director and also a co-founder. I have some urgent news to report to you, mainly about the action by the military officers. One of the reports that is really disturbing is the fact that the Thai army has summoned a lot of villagers in the north and the northeast to the barracks and order them to listen to their preaching, threatening to follow the citizens and capture them and put them in jail for at least 2 years if they ever were involved in politics again. This act alone is already in violation of the basic human rights, the freedom of speech and political rights, rights to assembly, peaceful assembly, and many other rights. And the fact that they are forced into the barracks by force, by the law that they have just enforced, and the fact that they do this when people do not have any authority, any freedom, or any power to fight back and say no, I would not go. So Thailand is under total influence of the army, the military regime. Right now, soldiers go to virtually every registered village and do everything they can to make sure that the core leaders or the more active villagers are captured, taken to the barracks and get some sort of lessons. Who knows how many of them have been tortured, how many of them have been abused. And of course, at this juncture of time, you can be sure that most villagers do not dare to voice their opinion. And a lot of things that are going on in Thailand have gone unreported. And that is worrying. One of the things that I would like to point out, and is quite urgent, is that they have forced villagers in the barracks to take to drink some sort of sacred water and swear that they will be loyal to the Thai king, King Bhumibol. And they all were asked to carry the image, big image of King Bhumibol and perhaps the Chakri dynasty and maybe Bhumibol's family back with them, and they have to put that on the walls. I mean, how insane is that? No, that's Thailand. That's part of what is happening now. It may not seem very important or very scary, as I said at first, but actually, people have some ground to be worried about drinking anything that the army give them. If you look back at the cases of people, especially those having violated the lèse majesté law, after they've been in jail for some time, some of them somehow developed cancer. Some of them died, at least a few of them, died abruptly without any prior evidence or cause, evident cause. Agong, as they say, had been pretty healthy before he was put in jail due to Article 112. And after some periods in jail, his case became known to the public. And soon after that, we found that Agong got so sick that he passed away while still imprisoned. That's a sad story. And we also had a story about a young man with some minor problems, but he looked totally healthy. But at some point, unexpectedly, he passed away again in jail. So we don't know. There are also cases of people who have developed cancer. Da Torpedo, as far as I've heard, has been diagnosed with cancer. And a lot of villagers who told me about their fear is that they have no chance of knowing what's in the water that the army gave them. What if they target certain villagers, certain groups of people, hard-headed people who would challenge the status quo and perhaps think in disobedient way, let's say that, think in say progressive, just to be political, in progressive way against the Thai monarch. That is, if they are targeted, then the water could be anything, could contain anything. So in that case, forcing these people to, whether they force them or not, with a gun around these villagers, they would probably fear, and they would never say no. So that means they are forced to drink such sacred water. So if they go out to the hospital, and the doctor may ask, okay, why do you want an examination? If they told the story, they had been to the barracks and blah blah blah, so and so, and that doctor happens to be a royalist. If you know Thailand well enough, you probably realize that there's no guarantee that the examination results would actually reveal the truth. So that's how bad Thailand is. The issues I brought up today may seem minute, may seem insignificant, but if you look into the hearts and mind of Thai people, especially those red shirts, I think you probably will see some reasonable cause for our suspicion, and also I think their worries, villagers' worries. One of the people who have been active in my circle, his name is Sarawut. I'm sorry, I don't have his name right now. Let me double check. Actually, I just found out that his website has been taken down. His Facebook, I'm sorry, has been taken down. He's a young man in his early 30, maybe 29, turning 30. He has been speaking out a lot about Thai politics. He is more like a red shirt. Some of his clips have been posted on mahาว ยประชาชน People's Revolutionary University for Democracy's YouTube channel, and he has been pretty decent. That's one of the reasons why we posted his YouTube clips. And now he is being chased by the army. Demand that he turn himself in. I think either today or tomorrow. And he is now deciding whether to go. And given the fear that he might be forced to drink such water again, like other villagers, and for him, although he has not spoken anything that would violate lèse majesté law, he is considered a progressive Thai, and he dare to talk quite a little bit about Article 112, and Somyot ends up in jail, and a lot of people who've tried to criticize this law, Article 112, have been threatened by the royalists or the army. So in this case, I think Sarawut has some strong ground to be worried, and I would like to announce here that his nickname, or Sarawut, but I'm so sorry I can't remember his last name, and now that his Facebook is gone, there's no way I will know, but his family people in the circle actually Skyped me, and we talked a little bit about whether he should turn himself in. The family fears that unless he turns himself in, the mother, his children, his wife, or somebody else, his father, might be kidnapped or taken into custody in order to force Sarawut to show up anyway. So he should go in. And they have asked me to make this clip so that it is announced to the world that A or Sarawut from Chiang Rai is probably going to report himself to the army, and hopefully he will be okay. Okay, just to let the world know that things are happening in Thailand, and we really need you to do whatever you can to monitor the situation, condemn the rights abuse, or the rights of other abusers, and also do whatever you can to really look into all the cases and what you can to pressure the people in power right now so that they will not cross the line and go too far. I'm living abroad, so this is the best I can do. But the Thai Alliance for Human Rights will continue to give voice to the unheard voices in Thailand. Whenever I have news, I will start from now on. I'll try my best to also broadcast ideas and news and my points of concerns sent to me by members of the Thai Alliance for Human Rights and other people, including the victims of abuses in Thailand and around the world. So keep checking on this channel. And if there's any advice, suggestion, or anything at all, questions, please feel free to leave your comments below. But I'm kind of behind. I don't think I can really see all the comments. If you'd like to send me an email, my email address, the official one, is president. That's president, like President Obama, or in lowercase, president at Thai, THAI, in lowercase, and dash ahr.org. Again, president at Thai dash ahr, Alliance for Human Rights, okay, ahr.org. President at Thai dash ahr.org, and I will look into all the comments, and if I can reply at some point in time, I'll do my best. If you have suggestions, I thank you in advance. Okay, I think that's about it. I have another program with a friend from Australia who has some reports about the movement by the US government and Australian government, which really to me seem to be a good sign that our community friends, international community and friends who care about Thailand do make some steps in forcing the military regime and the royal networks to stop invading the privacy and abusing the human rights of Thais in Thailand. I hope you will continue to follow us on this channel, and I will appreciate all the help, advice, suggestions that you can have. Thank you very much. สวัสดีครับ